Wow. Vegas has put out the odds for the over-under and wins for the season right now, and the Los Angeles Lakers are at 50.5 wins. And everybody's betting the over. They're betting the over like crazy because they got LeBron James. Now, looking at who they got to face, I'm not going to sit here and say they're going to win every game won't win a game against the Golden State Warriors. But they play, what, 4 times a year? So you're looking at maybe 3 losses there. They play OKC. I don't think they're going to beat OKC every game. So that's another loss there. That's 4. They got to play Houston. Let's say they split that. That's another 2 losses. Minnesota, I believe they lose a game to Minnesota, if not 2. You're looking at Portland. I think they're going to lose 2 games against Portland. And Utah, I think they lose a game to Utah. So right away, I got about 10 to 20 losses in the West, and we ain't even gotten to Denver, which I don't think they lose a game or 2 to Denver too. And these are the odds of the maybes. I don't think they're sweeping a lot of people. And we haven't even made it to the East. They have to play Boston twice. I don't think they win a game against Boston. The 76ers, they'll split. Washington will split. Toronto, they'll lose to Toronto in Toronto and win in LA, so that's a split. 50 is it's not gonna be as easy as everyone thinks. It keeps it keeps going up. The price keeps on going up. And because the price keeps on going up, meaning not the price, but the actual people betting on the win total, it keeps rising. As of right now, it's risen past it has risen way past the what they had it at 40, it was 48 wins. Now it's at 50 wins, 50 and a half. I'm quite sure it's going to probably tap out at 51, 52 wins. But right now, I think it's going to be around 51 wins for the Lakers. And there's a lot of things to think about. And this circles around health. And y'all are putting y'all and hitching your cart to a player that has played 15 years in the league. This is year 16, and you're tying your cart to this horse and saying, let's beat Golden State. We got to play like the Houston Rockets did. We got to be physical. Yeah, you got to be physical. I told you that's the only way to beat the Golden State Warriors. You have to wear them down physically. And if you can execute on the other side of the court and force them out of what they like to do, because they like to move the ball. When you force them to be an isolated offense where Kevin Durant just got to try to go down there and save them and to get them out of their usual sets, that they run, now you have a chance of winning the game. You can keep them in a 90-point game, and that's where you need to keep them. You can't try to beat Golden State in a 120-point game. You just can't do it. Houston just couldn't sustain it. So therefore, it wore them down. They couldn't sustain the game and the flow and the patterns of the game and how things were moving in different directions. They couldn't keep up with it. All the movement, all the wear and tear on them, and everybody's like, "Well, Chris Paul was there. It would have been a instead of the beating being as large as it would have been more manageable." But this is what you invested in when you get Chris Paul. He's a guy that's not going to be there when the chips are down. He's going to get injured. Unfortunately, this is his MO. Now, the Lakers aren't done yet. So we'll see if any other, pickups that happen because summer is just getting underway. In the next month or so, you'll start to see some movement going that's going to probably improve the team, or they'll pick some other guys up. They'll probably make moves at the trade deadline, to get some other guys on the team. They still haven't given up on the Kawhi Leonard deal completely, so we'll see what happens. But Ingram is definitely on the trading block. 100%. LeBron did not have Ingram in mind at all when they were making this team. That's what I've been told. He's okay with Lonzo, and he's okay with Kuz staying on the team. But Ingram, he doesn't know if Ingram's going to fit the program the way that he would want to run it and how the team should be ran. So I think they tap out at 51 wins. I see them having a 51 win season. Last year, the Cavs won, 50 games? And look how terrible they were last year. And they won 50 games. This Laker team will probably be a lot better than that team and will still tap out around 51 wins. That's all I'm saying. So right now it looks good. If you can get that 50 and a half, but once it goes up to like 51, 52, I wouldn't even bet it no more. I'm out.